blinding me. So when we adjust that, we'll get started. Welcome back to the 2018-2019 school year. We're excited to see so many familiar faces of returning staff, and we're excited to see so many new faces of folks who are joining our team. I hope you had a restful and relaxing summer. I know I saw numerous pictures on Facebook of everyone on cruises, people in New Orleans, people on the beach. And I was really jealous because I haven't gone anywhere yet. But I know how hard your job is during the school year, so I hope you found some time to relax and rejuvenate this summer. We know that the work that you do is critical to the success and the future of all of our students. So I hope you have the opportunity to refuel and rejuvenate, and that you're ready to take on this next academic school year so that it is the very best one Kenedy ISD has ever had. Yes! So I've been in this profession for 30 plus years. I think it's 32, I lost count, but 30 something years. And one of the things that I love about being a teacher and an educator is that unlike any other profession, we have the opportunity to start brand new every year. So everybody else operates on a regular calendar or a fiscal calendar, but one year just runs into the next. We, even us, even me that I work all summer, we do have some downtime. So hopefully we have time to think about our year, think about what went well and what didn't go so well. And as I think about what went well, I think about what I did to impact that. And so I think, okay, that went well, I need to keep doing that. And the things that didn't go well, I also need to ask myself that critical question of what did I do to contribute to that thing that didn't go well? And then hopefully make some changes around that. So this summer allows us to reflect on the work that we do and our purpose as an educator at Kenedy ISD. So, once you find your purpose, your why you're a teacher, why you're an educator, why you're an administrator, then you're better able to help others find theirs. So I invite you to, if you haven't already, think about last year, think about what went well, how you contributed to that, and think about what things didn't go so well, and also think about what you can do to make a change with that. So as a leader of your classrooms, you're going to expect great things from your students. Likewise, as a leader of campuses, your principals in turn are going to expect great things from you. So our job here at the leadership level is to give you what you need to do what you do best, teach in the classroom. And this school year, right now, the next few days, week and a half, we are going to, we've prepared a program for you to hopefully give you what you need to do your job well. So we'll be conducting learning walks throughout the year, and the purpose of that is to give you feedback around your work, what you're doing. So when you see me or, Melanie Whitty or anybody else from central office coming into your classrooms, know that it's to give you feedback. That's the number one purpose. And it's to make all of our jobs easier so that we all know what we have to do and we're doing it the very best. So I also want to share that principals and central office staff, we're also going to be involved in professional development throughout the year, just like you are. And so we have goals that we want to hit, and we want to make sure that we have what we need to lead our campuses so that we can all be successful throughout the year. So I trust that you'll take ownership of your learning in the next few days in the same way that you want students to take ownership of theirs. As lead learners, it is up to us to model that we have to ask for help when we need it. And so please do not hesitate in asking for help. I can tell you that as your superintendent of schools, I've had to ask for help a lot this summer, reaching out to my colleagues, to the service center, because I know that if I try to do it, and if I've never done it before, I don't know what to do, I could probably do something and make it worse. So I have no problem reaching out, asking for help when I need it. And so I encourage you to please do that as well. Our thought is not going to be, oh, they don't know what they're doing. It's they want to make sure that they're getting it right the first time. So we have a great program plan for you this morning. And we know that this is going to be the start of a very, very good school year for Kenedy ISD. So can I hear everybody together? Go Lions! Go Lions! Awesome. Thank you. So this morning we have a special guest, and you're going to meet him. He's got some stories about Kenedy ISD. He's been here before. He used to live in Woodsboro. He'll be later on in the presentation. But I want to introduce our Master of Ceremony. I'm sure you've noticed that we've had a much larger digital presence than we ever had before. You've seen our Facebook, and for those of you that have Twitter, you've seen our Twitter. And hopefully you've seen our webpage that has expanded and really has a lot of information for anyone who needs to know anything about our school district. So we're committed to providing better communication to you, the staff, and to the community. And in saying that, I know I sent an email late last night. Apparently I said SMS and HS because I used to be in Somerset. I apologize, that is not good communication. So, yes, I know I'm in Kenedy ISD, but I guess it was late when I sent that and I didn't even realize it. So, at the helm of our communications is a person who knows how to do so many things. We all call on him for all things technology, all things communication, all things visual, all things media. So please put your hands together and help me welcome our Coordinator of Communications, Gunnar Cantu.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys today? Good. Miss Burr just meant secondary high school and secondary middle school and everything. That's what the best was. Welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. There you go. A little bit loud. I'm going to demand a little bit more interaction from you guys, okay? All right, you guys all know me as the communications coordinator here at Kenedy ISD. This really is the place to be in 2018, 2019. Nobody has anything on us moving forward. We are truly at the beginning of something great here. There is an excitement in the air. There's fresh blood. There's just a lot of things moving forward. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but I can feel it. This is a great event to kick off the school year with the support from our community members here. We have some really fun things lined up today and the next 2 weeks to get you guys motivated and kicking you off to a great school year. I'd like to begin today by asking everyone to stand, and I want Mr. Wade Lawrence to come up here and lead us in a quick prayer. Everybody give a round of applause to Mr. Lawrence. I don't think we probably even have to walk up here. Yeah, you can stay down there. I'll give you the mic. Mr. Wade Lawrence, everybody.
More important to me, let's go to the Lord. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a safe summer to bring us all back here to this place. This is a good place. We pray for the leadership, Lord, we pray for the teachers, for all those that have a hand in anything around here. We pray for our students and our parents. We just pray that you bless them and that we would just love one another. It should be a great year. And we give you glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing. Join me while we give our pledge of allegiance. Flag right here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, honor the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, and indivisible. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem. All right, you guys can be seated now. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now we're going to, we have our volunteer list and our non-volunteer list of lip sync battle contestants. We're going to randomly call your, I'm just kidding, guys. Nobody signed up, so I was planning on just calling you all randomly, but we're not going to do it. We'll wait for another time. So at this moment, we'd like to introduce our school board. Our school board president, Demetrio Garcia, could not be with us today, so he sent us a video message. You can go ahead and play that, Mike.
All right, good morning and welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. My name is Demetrio Garcia and I am your school board president, and I am here to, on behalf of the board, to wish you a very successful school year. I wish I could be here in person, but unfortunately I'm not able to. But I do want to let you know that we are here to support you. We are here to provide you with the best resources possible. And if I could, for a second, I want you to think back to the favorite teacher that you had when you were a student in school. I have many favorite teachers that stand out when I think of the memories that I had growing up here in Kenedy and going through Kenedy Elementary and junior high and a graduate of Kenedy High School. But at times when you get stressed out and you get down because things get in the way of what makes it important to be a teacher, I want you to remember that teacher and I want you to be that teacher. Be that teacher that's going to inspire, that's going to challenge your student, and be there for them, because that's what we're out here for. And also, I want to let you know that you're in for a really exciting school year. To Miss Barrera, who is also out here in the audience, you were the chosen one. We selected you out of all of the applicants to lead us, and so far you're off to a really great start. I anticipate that you're going to do phenomenal things for us here at Kenedy High School, and I look forward to celebrating the successes that you're going to lead us through. So, on behalf of the board, I just want to wish you all a successful school year. Best of luck, and last but not least, go Lions!
School board president, Demetrio Garcia, everybody. Mike, you can hit the other lights back on. But. Okay, so I'd like to just go through the list of our new school board members and old school board members in their current positions. Rosemary Vickery is our new vice president. Jaime Alavar is our secretary. Robert Trevino, Alma Danmeyer, Lynn Havron, and representing the school board today, we have Ms. Andelia Valerio. Everything that happens at the school is possibly because of their dedication. They give their time to make their decisions and govern how we do business at Kenedy ISD. We appreciate everything they've done for the school district, and we look forward to all the many things that we can accomplish with their help. Thank you very much, school board. I'd like to also recognize all the maintenance, custodial, transportation, and cafeteria workers. If you guys are in the house, please stand up for a second. You guys are top notch. They really get their hands dirty. They make this place a better place to work at every day. You know, I've never gone into a dirty office that I did dirty myself that they haven't come behind me and cleaned up. It's always a magnificent job that they do. You know, for the most part, I give them a hard time, but they laugh and they move in stride. They're a good group of people. All the cafeteria workers, all the maintenance people, all the custodial staff, you guys are awesome. Appreciate everything you guys do for the Okay, at this moment, I also like to introduce the new staff members. I'm not going to call you on stage, don't worry about that. But if you are a new staff member in high school, please stand up at this moment. Thank you. If you are a new staff member in the middle school, please stand up. Step it up. All the new staff members at the elementary school, please stand up. So far, the middle school is winning the spirit stick out there. I would also like to recognize Central Office. These guys do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see every day. You know, you wouldn't get paid without them and other things. So at this moment, I'd like to recognize Jamie, Stacy, Julie, and Jody. These guys are, you know, they really hold this school together. You really recognize it when they are gone on training or out sick or something. You know, we really feel it here. So they have very important positions. They keep everything moving. So much appreciation to those guys. Thank you very much. I'd also like to recognize our executive staff and principals. First up, we have Vanessa Pavelic, who is our Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations. Vanessa. And new to the Central Office this year is Miss Melanie Whitty, Executive Director of Instructional Services. Mr. Ronald Perez, Athletic Director. Curtis Plant, Director of Technology. You guys saw me. If you saw him this morning, you're good. If you didn't, maybe next year. I myself, Communications Coordinator. Mr. Timothy Kasner, very back everybody. High school principal. Dr. Richard Karnes. And new this year, Miss Joyce Homeyer. Thank you guys for providing leadership and keeping us focused on our goals and making our decisions grounded in what's best for our students. Thank you very much. All right, so at this time, I'd like to introduce some of the community members that have visited us today. In no particular order. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for providing us breakfast this morning. As I call your name, if you'd like to come up to say a few words, you are more than welcome to. First up for the chamber, I have Jolene Turlinger. Did I say that right? Okay, close enough. Her name gets butchered at every pageant, everything, so I'm sorry.
That's all right, I'm used to it at this point. We want to tell you on behalf of the Kenedy Chamber of Commerce, thank you for giving back to our students. Thank you for all that you do all year long. I would like to thank our board and volunteers that helped us out this morning. Brian Flores, our volunteer, Karen Walston, and I want to introduce, and I think he's going to say a few words, our board president, Joe Sheeran, and our treasurer, Marie Cruz, with us this morning.
Williger. On behalf of the Kenedy Chamber of Commerce, I want to thank y'all. It's going to be another good year, we know it is. Y'all have a thankless job, but we do appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank our members of the board that came to help us this morning. Young lady, I know you're going to lead everyone in a great job this year. Thank y'all so much and welcome back.
Thank you, Kenedy Chamber of Commerce. Those guys do excellent jobs every year representing our community, putting on some extravagant events for us. They are the unsung heroes of this Kenedy community. One more time for the Kenedy Chamber of Commerce. Also here today we have Glenn Strauss with Conoco Phillips. Glenn Strauss. How are you doing?
I work for a little company right around the corner, and we're happy to be your backyard neighbor. Ms. Barrera asked me to tell you a little bit about we'll have another golf tournament this year. In the last 5 years, we've given Kenedy students $125,000 in scholarships, and I am in the process of, do. Right? It raises money. So we're really happy to do that. We'll have the golf tournament again October 4th at the Floresville Country Club, or it's called something else, but that's where it is. And we'll be doing that. This year our scholarships will be going to all Karnes County students, so that's a little bit of a change. One of my pleasures is that this year I'm following up with your students from the past 5 years. And we'll be featuring some of them in our internal communication. So I may be calling on some of you teachers to see where some of your former graduates have gone and to see if they've graduated yet and what they're going to do with their life. So we're happy to be your neighbor. We'll be participating with the foundation this year and other ways as we're called upon. So thank you for having me this morning.
Glenn Strauss, Conoco Phillips, everybody. Thank you. Next up, we have County Sheriff Villanueva.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Kenedy ISD for having me here today. Thank you to the teachers. Y'all really mean a lot to the community. But I'm here to talk about two subjects. One that we've been hearing lately, and it's something that can happen anywhere. A lot of the times we tell ourselves, it's not going to happen here. But we've been having, as we've seen in TV with our active shooters. And lately they've been hitting some of our schools. It's something very hard that we pray every day that we don't want to see it here. But it's happening too close to town and too close to home. But together we can work together, and while everyone is here, you can kind of see your surroundings. And a lot of the times, you can see that there's something wrong with someone or something's going on. And we really need to take into consideration to bring it to someone's attention and talk about it. I was in Grapevine at my sheriff's conference, and the two top categories that we talked about was active shooters and mental issues. A lot of the times we see it and we don't bring it to the right people's attention. And I can tell you for one right now, me as sheriff here in Karnes County, from 2013 when I took over as sheriff, these past 4 years I have seen it every day. I also highly recommend that our local teachers, your counselors, and your nurses to make sure that you know who's your local mental health authority, provider that can assist you. Here we have a very close relationship with our Community Real, which is located here in Kenedy at 322 West Main. Probably about 5 to 8 times during the week, we have issues where someone calls us and we get them help. From children to adults to elderly. We have a very close relationship with Laura Ridge in San Antonio that's helped us tremendously. The San Antonio Behavior Unit and NICS. And if it wouldn't be for our local community health people, we wouldn't know where to take them. And the first thing that everyone that comes to mind is, well, who's going to pay for this? But with us working with them for these 3 to 4 years, we've came together. And all I ask everyone is just, if you see that there's an issue, regardless if it's small, take it to the to Ms. Burr's attention. But we need to be aware of our surroundings. That's number one, and we all need to do it as a group. Okay, regardless, and we have to realize that our children today will be our children from our future, that are going to take care of us when we're retired. And in the community, we're seeing it. I know that Kenedy Police Department makes the majority of the calls here, but me as Sheriff of Karnes County, that we can, we can call resources, DPS, the police departments, we have constables, we have game wardens. All of us coming together can put our training together to make ourselves work harder for the next challenge. And that's the way I see it as, your challenge that you're going to face every day is going to be something different. And the next time, you have to go back and sit down with everyone and say, okay, this is what we faced this last time. Where can we come together and come up with more ideas where we can kind of do better the next time? And regardless, if it's just that one little thing that you're going to change, it's going to mean a lot. To us, is together, if we work all together, we can help our community become safer. And again, I'm here to assist everyone and to work together with everyone to take care of our kids and to keep our communities safe. Thank you.
Thank you. I am not sure if they are present today, but City Chief of Police Barrientos, Freddie Barrientos, he's not here, okay. All right, and last but not least, we have Ferris Overby with the Education Foundation here with us today. Pass the mic over to the Education Foundation because they have a nice little presentation. I want to recognize the representative of the city today, Mr. Leslie Wynn. Leslie Wynn. You want to come up and say a few words? And then we'll jump over to the Education Foundation. I'll be quick. All right. Leslie Wynn, everybody.
I'll be real quick. just want to thank you all for what you do as teachers. You are the sowers of our seeds for the future, and it's everything. Our children now have so much in the world that they have to deal with, and you guys have to be the regulators, the second mom, the counselor, you have to do all of that for our children to get them ready for this world that they're going out into. And we want to thank you just so much for what you do. I love teachers. They made me who I am, and you guys make a difference. Sometimes you don't get to hear that and you don't get to see it, but you do make a difference, especially in this city, and we appreciate it.
I am Barry Sophie. I'm a former educator. I've been sitting exactly where you are for about 50 years. I was an elementary teacher. I was a middle school teacher. I was a high school teacher. And I was a consultant. So I know where you've been and where you're going and so forth. We are so proud to have you. She came from the school where I graduated from. And I knew her former boss, and what she did, she taught him a lot, or he taught her a lot. They did a good job. Okay, thank you. I'm representing the Education Foundation. The foundation is separate from your district. We're private, nonprofit, tax-exempt organization. We're formed from a school board, a superintendent, former educators, community members, that have volunteered their time for you and our district. We are governed by a volunteer board. Our purpose is to raise money to give back to you and our teachers, to provide resources, inspire learning, and maximize innovative opportunities, improve our communication, and support you and the staff. We are a group that you want to know. We are here to give support for your work and for the students of this community. We are here for you. Together, let's make 2018 and 2019 great. I brought with me one of our persons that you really want to know, because she is head of the grant, and she's going to tell you how you as teachers can get money for your classroom. Marcia Donovan.
Who would like to receive a check from the Kenedy ISD Education Foundation with your name on the payable to line? Barris has the check right here. This check could have your name on it this year. The Education Foundation is giving or awarding $5,000 in grants, innovative teaching grants, and you may apply for up to $1,000 for an innovative teaching grant for your classroom. The process is very simple. You go online to staff.kennedyisd.com, apply for it. We are looking for innovative teaching ideas. If you'll fill out the application completely, accurately, and with great innovative ideas. Very important to know is the deadline for this application is October the 26th. So write that down, jot that down, put it on your calendar. The timeline is also online, and we will give to the secretaries of each campus a timeline to post to help you keep it in the forefront of your mind to get in by that deadline. But we're very excited about it. We were able to award grants last year to some of you, and I hope you will reapply this year. And those of you that didn't apply, please do so. One other thing I'd like to mention is be sure and join us this Friday for our Nacho Average Fiesta, which is a meet and greet for the Kenedy Kenedy ISD Education Foundation. We want to meet members of the community, so please encourage your friends to come and contribute. The more money we receive, the more we can give away. We will also have at the back some innovative teaching grant examples, just to maybe kind of kickstart some ideas in your mind if you don't already have something in mind for your classroom. So we'll look forward to hearing from hopefully each one of you this year. Thank you so much.
We ask the teachers that got some of the grant last year to stand up, please. No, no. Also would like for the ones that are here from the Kenedy Education Foundation to stand up. In fact, if you're close, come up here and let them see who you are. Stand up here close. We are a super duper, I can't even brag on them enough. They are the greatest. Not only do they work, but we have fun too. Okay, some of them couldn't be here. We have about, what, 20? And some of them couldn't be here today. But you need to give them a hand.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Overby. All right, that leads me to my next point of topic here. We've posted the video of all the grant winners last year, our recipients last year on our YouTube channel. I'm not sure if any of you have seen that yet, but if you haven't, find us on YouTube. We have a very strong social media presence now. I don't know how many people are in here. I'm going to say a couple, about 60, 80, I don't know. But I know only 1/4 of you guys are following us on those particular channels. So I'm going to keep an eye out. And I'm going to put some reports together and make sure that our staff members are following us on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. You guys are heart and soul of this community, so let's make sure that we follow us and engage with our audience through social media. And it's a great tool for us to communicate with the community. So if you guys would, make sure that you spend a few seconds out of your day and make sure that you guys are following us, or subscribed to us, or like to us at KenedyISD.com. Thank you. The report I put together is already on Ms. Barrera's desk. I'm just kidding. So we are very pleased to work with all these community members to make Kenedy ISD one of the best schools in the state of Texas, definitely one of the best schools in this district. We will be continuing to build upon that to move forward. So without further ado, I'd like to hand the mic back over to Ms. Barrera. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. Before we get started, I want to recognize Mr. Robert Trevino in the back. He's another board member that has joined us this morning.